Welcome to 5 Minecraft 1.20 survival packs you should be using. Oh yeah, and everything I show you in today's video doesn't disable your achievements. In the Minecraft 1.20 update, the developers added suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. So what this first pack does is adds an outline to those new blocks, because I can guarantee you all of us who are watching this right now have broken and cracked one of these before. It's quite sad because, of course, these can be quite rare in your Minecraft survival world, especially if it is a survival world you have been playing for a very long time. So what this pack does is puts a simple outline on the suspicious blocks. So you are no longer going to lose artifacts such as this one right here, which is a skull pottery shard. For those of you with a pre-existing world, it's highly likely that you have efficiency 5 on your shovel. And it's really easy to use it on these blocks because you think it's just regular sand. Well, you're just not going to make the mistake that we've all made several times. And we are just going to be able to grab the artifacts like the diamond that would have been lost in time. So, of course, you are going to still have to be a little bit more cautious, but you'll be able to spot these blocks so much easier, like this one right here. So with this pack, you are never going to lose a sniffer egg again, and you might get as lucky as I did and find it on the first try. Honestly, although you think suspicious sand looks very different from regular sand, it's really easy to get distracted. Not to mention, you gotta deal with these guys, especially if you're trying to get yourself a sniffer egg. Anyway, you get the point here. Let's get rid of him real quick, because I want to take this home with me. So this works, again, for suspicious sand and for the suspicious gravel, which I'll show you. Although the sniffer egg can only be found in the war motions, there are still some pretty cool pottery shards that can be found in suspicious gravel. So yeah, it's worth having this pack on if you don't want to lose any artifacts. In Minecraft 1.20, the developers added pottery shards, which means you can create these decorated pots. Now, there was actually a bug in the early stages where you could put flowers on top of these. Now, this was later removed, and players were greatly disappointed because players always wanted to have a decorated flower pot. Well, today, you can. Flower pots in Minecraft are boring. This is how you craft them, and they're quite bland. Now, when we place this down, this is the basic flower pot. However, if you start placing more down, you can actually end up with a decorated flower pot. Now, this is completely RNG, and I think this is going to cycle through all of them. So the more you place, the more different designs you're going to have. The only bad thing about this is you can't just pinpoint and select one specific design. If I was to break this one and put it down, it's always going to be the same one. If I break this one and put it down, it's always going to be the same one. However, again, the more you place, the more decoration offers you are going to have. So if you wanted to go ahead and grab yourself tons of flowers and then put them in these newly decorated pots, you are now able to do that. Considering Minecraft 1.20 is all about self-expression and decoration and things like that, I think this is going to be a great way that people can customize their builds. Honestly, I really like this one. The link is down below if you want to check this one out. In Minecraft 1.20, players are now able to combine banners with their shields. Now, look closely at this design. Looks pretty good on top of a banner. However, if I'm to combine this with my shield, it doesn't quite look as good, right? It doesn't look as good. It looks much better on the actual banner rather than the banner shield. Well, the pack I show you today is going to correct that. Now, of course, this is completely up to you because people can create custom designs that do fit the actual shield itself. However, this is for players who want to use simple designs such as the banner pattern. For example, the school charge. So I don't currently have this pack on, but I would like to show you what it looks like against all of them. So this is the one I've already showed you. Moving on to the next one, this is what it looks like. Moving on to the Mojang logo. Moving on to the brick effect. Looks a little bit too big there. Moving on to this one, looks a lot more rounded. To be fair, the snout one doesn't look too bad. And the globe one, I don't know what's going on with this. So when we activate this pack, which is Shield Corrections, those banners are going to look pretty good on the shields. So let's do a comparison. You can see the creeper is much bigger. You can see the skeleton skull does look better. You can see the flower charge now looks like a flower. The Mojang logo now looks like the Mojang logo. The brick effect now has a much better effect. This one is no longer rounded. This one already looked okay. And you can see here that the globe is now corrected. However, this pack actually comes with a bunch more stuff. Once you've located your resource packs folder, find the pack that I've just showed you, click on this little settings cog right here, and you can actually change the wood type. So by default, as you guys know, a shield looks more like an oak design, where you can change it to spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak, crimson, warped, mangrove, bamboo, and even a cherry shield. I want to try this one. So your default shield is going to look like the cherry wood, but you can switch it if you want. And the cool thing about this is if I cycle through what I've just showed you, you can see here, you can combine the pre-existing banners with a cherry design. Or you can go with this, or this, or this, or this. So yeah, this is a really fun cosmetics pack. And again, doesn't disable achievements. So you're playing Minecraft. You just gathered yourself a bunch of villages. Now, at this point, you're going to have to re-roll your villages until you find the enchantments that you like. Now, right now, you can see I haven't traded with any of these villages. And to be quite honest with you, some of these trades are quite disappointing. For example, I can't even find out what that book is. Well, the pack I'm about to show you is going to show you all of the villager trades. These are the exact same villages that I've just showed you. I haven't traded with them. However, this time I can see all of their trades. And to be honest with you, Respiration is just one enchanted book. So then I would probably attempt to re-roll this villager. Now you can re-roll the villager as many times as you wish. Right, we're just going to break it and place it down. So he does change profession. He's gone back. This time he's offering piercing. It's not that great. Moving on to the next guy. Does offer Aqua Affinity. Does offer Thorns 3, which is a pretty good one. And does offer Silk Touch. I would probably keep you. So this is just a great way to get an early preview at the books that you could possibly get. Instead of having to re-roll constantly, like, there you go. There's a perfect example. Curse of Vanishing is very disappointing. I would definitely like to get Mending. So I'd have to sacrifice that being the first trade, but I could possibly get that. The other dude, for example, well, he does have Protection 4. So that would definitely be worth those. Would it? That's a little bit too expensive. But regardless, you'll be able to see the trades that they do offer. This is something that I've been using for a very long time. The last one in today's video is more aesthetically pleasing. This is Custom Experience Orbs Resource Pack, created by PlumSnail01. There will be links to every creator and every download in the description. So the first thing you want to do is tap on the settings cog. By default, it is set to vanilla orbs, but you can change it to snail, skull, square, heart, star, or star orbs X. Let's start off with the heart orbs. So when I gain XP or throw an enchanted bottle like this, you can see they are all hearts, and I'm technically picking up hearts. Again, just really cool and aesthetically pleasing. So if you wanted to change your XP orbs, you can do that. This time, I've changed it to little skulls. So if you wanted to have skull XP orbs, you can also do that. Again, I just love really simplistic changes. And do you want to know what's really, really cool about this and what I'm showing you today? Well, all the packs work together. So if you wanted to use all 5, you can do that. In terms of the suspicious ones as well, you can see here, all of the suspicious ones work perfectly fine. And like I mentioned, you're not disabling any achievements. You can see all of the trades without trading with them. Overall, if you do download one and if you do find today's video useful, please be sure to hit that like button. And I can always do another top 5. See you in the next video. Hey, you can now book me on Cameo. Link is down below.